Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Points of Articulation. I'm your host Dave, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Today I'm looking at the Micro Machines World Packs set number 3, City Vehicles, released in 2020. Now out of all the packs, this is the one I was most excited for. So let's go over the package. We have Micro Machines on our left, Series 1 on our right, the blister with all our vehicles in there, which looks good. On the back, we have Collect Them All. From Series 1, we have our World Packs, Supercars, Fire and Rescue, and of course the City. Underneath that, we do have some play sets, which I do own them all, and we'll review them in time. Also in this package, you have a pamphlet, which showcases all of Series 1 vehicles. On the right hand side, we have all our starter packs, which I did review all of them previously. And on the left side, we have our single packs, which should be similar to blind bags. You go, you buy a handful, and you have no clue what you're going to get. Should be a ton of fun. And on the back, we have our world packs. Below that, we have our exclusive vehicles, which come with our play sets. And then on the right hand side, we have more exclusive vehicles, which comes with the haulers, the park and go, and of course, the Super Fan City! So that's everything I have to say about the box and the pamphlet, so now let's crack this baby open and see what's inside. First up, we have a nice piece of this Micro City display. We have a post office, a police station with an escalator through the window there, and finally a barber shop. It looks pretty cool. It has like a sidewalk there and a nice road going. The rest of it is copyright crap. Micro Machines logos everywhere, and on the base we have all our legal stuff. Pretty cool though, I like these bases. The main goal with all of these is that they can connect to the playsets in Super Van City using different connector ramps, to basically make your own city. And I really like that idea, and as you can see, the vehicles roll on it well, you can organize them on there. It's pretty sick. So for our first car, we have our Taxi, which comes in over 1¼ inches in length. For its paint, it has yellow, white, black, red, gray, and chrome on the wheels, and I love the paint scheme on here. Nice black and yellow checker design. Pretty sick. Having a closer look, we can see that the Taxi is basically a normal car that you would see every day just going outside. Some interesting details, very common stuff, but what I really love is the paint on here. This nice checker design, the Micro City written on there, and also the Taxi on the top of it. And on the bottom, you have 2 screws holding it together. A nice start to this collection. And it rolls pretty good. For our next vehicle, we have a mail truck, which measures in at a tad over 1 inches long. For the paint, it's white, red, blue, black, gray, yellow, and chrome on the wheels. And this is actually one of the vehicles I was very excited to get. My father was a mailman, and my good friend Brent is also a mailman, and I think he drives one of these things. Big shout out to you, Brent. But anyway, a nice looking vehicle. Having a closer look, we can see some fine details on here. It has headlights, we have windshield wipers, the door and little recess for the logo. Looking good. The back has a nice door. And underneath, we have 2 screws holding it together. All in all, a nice addition to the set. But can it roll? Speedy delivery, mother. Wow, that escalated quickly. Up next, we have our tow truck, which measures in about 1½ inches long. For its paint, it's black, red, white, gray, and chrome wheels. And I do have to say, I do like the white paint detail on the doors. I think that's pretty good. But on the whole, I'm very disappointed in this tow truck. After the fire truck had some moving parts, I thought the tow truck would be at least able to, move another car or something like that, but it does not. It's just for show. Boo! Even though this bad boy can't move another car, it does have a nice amount of detail to it. We can see the fine lines around the door, the handle, in the back. All the molding is there, which looks pretty good, I will give it that. But can it roll? Yes, it can. Next, we have the garbage truck, which measures in a tad over 1½ inches long. For its paint, it has white, silver, black, orange, green, blue, yellow, red, and chrome tires, and I think this one looks great. It has a lot of nice details on here, and I think the paint apps are really clean and fresh. Having a closer look, we can see some fine details here in the front. We have mirrors hanging off the sides, windshield wipers, a nice grille, lines for the door, and look at the back. We have some beautiful mold in there. Nothing opens or moves, sadly. It's all static, but everything's painted nicely. We have the Micro City with a recycling symbol, even though it's supposed to be a garbage truck. But besides that, it looks awesome, and on the bottom we have 2 screws holding it together. This is a great addition to the set. And it rolls fine. For our final vehicle, we have our delivery truck, which measures in just under 2 inches in length. For its paint, it has brown, yellow, black, orange, silver, red, and chrome on the wheels, and I think this is a great looking piece. Obviously, it's supposed to be like a UPS truck in the United States, and it does have good paint applications on the sides of the vehicle and the front. Very nice. Having a closer look, we have the back, which at first glance looks great. I love the sliding door there, but the paint here is a little off on the red lights, and that's a shame. But what are you gonna do? This is the only Micro Machine I had an issue with. On the side, I love the paint application for the delivery man, very nice. And of course the front, we have our grille, our lights, everything's molded perfectly, the top is smooth. And on the bottom, we have 2 screws holding it together. A little paint mishap on the back, but a cool piece to the collection. And it rolls well. And now for a quick size comparison with the Micro Machine World Pack Set number 3 City Vehicles. We have some other cars. First up, we have our dump truck from the construction set, and our classic pickup from the farm set. And I think all these vehicles go well together. For an added bonus with the city vehicles, I have them next to every single Micro Machines vehicle I have reviewed to date from the 2020 line. And I have to say, they all go well together. Sure, the scales might be a little off, but I do think it's a great start, and I'm happy that Micro Machines is back. So that's everything I have to say today about the Micro Machines World Pack Set number 3 City Vehicles released in 2020. On the whole, for the mold, they're all very unique. We have a taxi, a tow truck, a garbage vehicle. Really cool stuff going on here. My favorite mold out of all of them would have to be the garbage truck. I think it has a lot going for it. Moving on to the paint. I think on the whole, the paint is very nice for the set. My favorite piece would have to be the taxi. I think that is painted very nicely. The words are crisp and clean, and the nice designs on the side are also very well done. Having said that, out of all the Micro Machines I got to date, this is the only set that had a paint mishap on the back section of the delivery truck. And, you know, it's bound to happen. It's just a shame. And that does it for basically all the world sets so far. I think on the whole, they are very unique and very different. I think that Hasbro's given us a lot of different vehicles. The only downside I could think of with this whole collection so far is that none of these vehicles are real. They're not licensed or anything like that. So to me, they're all generic, sort of clones of vehicles that exist, if that makes any sense. So hopefully in Series 2 we'll have some licensed vehicles and the line will expand from there. But, like I keep saying in my videos, I'm glad Micro Machines are back. They had to start somewhere, so let's just hope it gets better from this point on. So that's everything I have to say about these city vehicles today. If you enjoyed my video, smash that like button and show me some love in the comments. And if you'd like to see new videos every Thursday, subscribe to my channel. Again, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to watch my content. I greatly appreciate it, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, everybody.